You're watching PTV.
PTV Live celebrates the holiday season like no other. Join the gang for all your favorite Yuletide fun, like the Taste of Christmas, sampling new tasty treats, amazing and festive Christmas crafting segments with Sherry. Find out what's going on with Ben and his always entertaining life. Hilarious Hallmark Christmas movie reviews you'll want to put on your watch list. Holiday shopping excursions to seek out what's new in stores this season. The absolute best Christmas decor tips to make your home festive and cheerful. And of course, finding out what's new at Trader Joe's this Christmas. Don't miss a moment this holiday season of PTV Live. Mondays 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on YouTube. Live Holiday Edition. Starring Arnie De Herrera, Doug Silva, Ben De Herrera, and Sherry Ketzel. Featuring all your favorite Christmas crafts with Sherry, holiday drink recipes, and holiday home decorating tips from the boys, holiday shopping, and so much more. It's time now for PTV Live.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live Holiday Edition. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Sherry.
What is that on the floor behind us? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
just don't look.
Cookbooks. We've got some cookbooks there on the floor. Oh, my goodness.
I don't think
Michelle
anybody
is
is
watching the 9 Lives of Christmas. That's what we call a very Ambrose Christmas or a very kitty cat Christmas. Or
And it's 9 More Lives of Christmas or 9 Kittens of Christmas is the other one.
Yeah, that's very nice. I like that. That's a cute film. Everyone's good to have you with us. We have a wonderful show planned for you. Sherry is busy crafting away as she always does.
Yeah, I'm trying something new.
Oh, okay.
Now, do you have some of your Halloween and Thanksgiving stuff that you can sell tonight?
So,
Ooh, no. Because
Yeah, you want to start selling the fall
We'll,
stuff too.
we'll talk about that in a bit. So
Yeah.
Get going.
but we will definitely be talking about that because this episode is dedicated to Sherry's Christmas crafts. But of course, she's crafting all year long. So we'll talk about all that in just a bit. But right now, why don't we go ahead and see where Chatty is in the forest? Okay, so Chatty is not on a tree this time. He's hanging out in a new feature of our forest. Doug, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
It's finally I'm getting garlands up there after 15 years. I think I call this the harvest garland or, just something very festive that's still Christmassy, but it's also, I don't know, just very natural.
Yeah.
it's very, very earthy because it has all kinds of fruits.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
He
But,
did a really good job, everybody.
You'll see it. I've got a view here very soon here of the entire garlands. So just hang out a bit here. Chatty just likes hanging out there on the edge, but that's just on one end of the garland. So Doug's got lots of apples, pears, pomegranates, all sorts of things for harvests, including cranberries and, of course, pine cones. But the one favorite part of mine, especially at night, is that orange slice that's right next to Chatty because there's a light underneath and that slice just glows with the light.
Not intentional, but it was completely by accident.
So we're
We were arguing that if this was a Balsam Hill thing, it would cost between $300 to $400.
Yeah, it would.
It really would.
Yeah.
Retail.
I mean, it's not. It's very extravagant looking.
And believe it or not, it's held up with a bathroom tension rod.
Yeah. So
It's greens that are wrapped on a bathroom tension rod. So think of a shower curtain. That's what you got. And it works
it
very
turned out
well.
more than I could ever imagine. It's almost like a tree. It's like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it really is.
Our garlands are very like a Christmas tree. They're very, very complicated and very designerly. I mean, the mantle on that one alone probably was about 6 hours.
You can see a little garland.
I'm not joking.
You
That is-
see a little garland behind us over our heads right there.
Well, yeah.
It's on back on the bookcase. It
I
says-
told him keep on put the camera up because you don't want to see my knees with a scab on it.
Yeah, hashtag designerly. You know what? That actually should be that should be a Dougism there. So, okay.
I
So
have great knees. I moisturize them and I use little knee pads when I have to get on my knees when I'm cleaning or anything because they're very delicate.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go ahead and keep this show going? Let's make a cocktail.
Please.
course, cocktails are sponsored by Cruising for Food. Wanda was very gracious in giving us a shaker to shake cocktails when necessary.
After I broke my Dollar Tree ones for $1 a piece.
This one is actually, I was going to shake it, but Doug said, it's got an eggnog base. Don't shake it. Let's stir it. So I'm starting with 2 ounces of eggnog in the glass. And to that, I'm going to add an ounce of spiced rum.
I thought it's 2 ounces.
It's you want 2?
Two.
You want 2 ounces?
No, let's start with 1. I might need more later or more eggnog. I don't know. This we are literally making up.
Doug said, let's
read
invent
Jack
this.
Frost, and I'm like,
I found a Jack Frost recipe, and Doug said, let's try something different. So I'm adding an ounce of rum to that. And to give it, here, you go ahead and put
the
that
Tiny
on.
Bowl Blue. Put blue curacao in it.
Yeah, so we're going to add half an ounce of blue curacao to give it a little color.
Ow,
Yeah, good.
now I have old man knees.
Yeah, they look good, but they're old man knees.
Yeah,
That's what he says.
They're old.
Okay.
But I am very fragile.
And go ahead and seal that. And let me stir up this cocktail.
Ooh.
You want a napkin?
No,
You okay?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to stir this up. It's a smaller cocktail,
Yeah, we don't know. Like I said, we don't know if it's good or not.
but you can see it's blue.
Oh, wow.
That looks like a summer cocktail.
No, it isn't.
Like blue milk.
Okay, here I go. I want to try it.
It's a Jack Frost.
It smells like burnt pizza.
And how is that?
Oh, no, it needs more rum. Yeah, it needs more rum.
You want me to give another ounce?
Yeah.
Okay. Another ounce of rum it is. Okay. I'll go ahead and put
How
in
does
that.
that smell? And it needs ice in it.
Okay. You stir that up just
We're
a
literally
bit.
like making this on the fly.
Okay, there you go, Doug. Give that a try.
It's very municipal looking, you know.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Margie, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, love you guys. I got a new TV. I'm watching you right now. Fantastic. Oh, you know what?
I think this is it. Needs to be cold, but it's creamy.
Well,
Alex says it looks like blue Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it's like when you melt Play-Doh and it just gets very like liquidy. I mean, we have pizza, so everything tastes like burnt pizza. Okay.
That's actually that's not bad.
No.
But yeah, ice over ice would be
it
much
needs to
better.
be a lot colder.
I told him, let's just try it without the ice. But, oh, Mar is right. It actually looks like the blue milk from Batu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what? This is better than the blue milk.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely better.
Very flammable.
Well,
Okay, I need the...
You want the rum?
Yeah.
Adding another ounce of rum, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's more rum. Okay, so we've got cocktail in
Yeah, I
hand.
think that would work. I would probably put a quarter more eggnog, a drip.
Okay.
I think that's...
And ice. Maybe
yeah, I think
maybe
half an ounce of
during
eggnog.
the break. Maybe during the break we'll add a little ice to it. But let's go ahead and move on because we actually have a Hallmark Channel movie review set to do, and
Hold on to your hats and glasses, people.
yep, let's get going. Oh my goodness.
What?
I like this. Ken says that it looks like it would make a good snow
Oh
cone.
yeah, it would be. It's really good.
You know, it really is good.
It just has that little bit of blue carousel to make it that blue, and it's just spiced rum and eggnog,
Oh,
which you would do normally.
And we actually say, "Oh boy, curious to hear what you have to say about
Oh,
about this batch."
I can't wait to share.
That is hit or miss Hallmark movie reviews. We're going to give a very brief review of each of the films. If you want a more in-depth look, just go ahead and
Follow them
check out hit or miss Hallmark reviews. They go into depth, talking about
ad nauseum.
all the details of the films. So you'll want to follow them. Anyway, first film, Friday night.
Oh my gosh!
Hold on, no. Look what Paul said right there. Our savant.
Okay, yeah. Paul is very excited. He says Hallmark is back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. And thank you, Mark. Yeah, indeed. Hallmark is back. Friday night, Lori Jo's love for Christmas takes her on a road trip to Yuletide Springs with her roommate. It's a very long description, but along the way they meet Carl and Jason, and they just keep running into each other.
And incredible
through very nice story plot lines. I really liked that. How they wove their characters together. Yeah. They constantly met with each other.
Incredible.
I thought the script for the movie was, for this one, you had to somewhat suspend reality because there was definite Christmas magic in this.
Oh, big time!
I loved it. We finally had one with Santa.
Yeah, this was
warming Christmas watch.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah,
it was spot on. And I'll add to what Paul just said. These three in a row were a total mic drop. This was Hallmark perfection all the way.
Okay.
Well, we're doing the first one.
I'm just saying this is start. Yeah. I loved it. And I thought Santa with the magic, given the stamp, the fortune cookie, it's perfect.
The fan belt.
How did he have the fan belt to that Bronco? So it was so good.
You said mic drop, but Mike says don't drop me. Yeah, but this one was a good start to the weekend. Corey Sevier,
yes,
wonderful. Cindy Busby, Catherine Barrell, and Matt Wells. All four of them worked very well together.
I loved it that she wasn't a workaholic and she told her work to go
pound sand.
Oh yeah, there was the big old F word in that, and I loved it.
Like our dad would say, "Go pound salt where the light don't shine."
Oh yeah, and she even left all of her Christmas stuff and peace out. I'm leaving. I mean, it was so good.
There's Jim.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Jim's shows tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on his channel. More sunshine, please.
So good.
Yeah, the film was fantastic. We were waffling on this one. What the score? We weren't sure to give it out of 10 crowns. We were wondering 8 or 9. It was hovering around there. What about you two?
I gave it a good solid 8.
I did too.
Okay.
Oh, we were big solid out. Big old 9s.
Yeah. So that was that is everything Christmas. I'll tell you, that one was a nice, promising start to the weekend. And then,
oh wow,
we got Christmas Island, starring Rachel Scarston and Andrew Walker. When a snowstorm diverts Kate's first private flight en route to Switzerland to Christmas Island, which happens to be in Nova Scotia, she must team up with an air traffic controller to secure her dream job as the family's pilot. Ben, Sherry, what did you think of this one?
I loved it.
Again, it's another one of those films where you had to suspend a little bit of reality in order to appreciate the whole story that was going on. There was a portion where the pilot or the airport worker's father was responsible for getting cards and letters stamped with Christmas Island at the post office. And I was thinking, how are they going to get those letters out if the airport is shut down for days on end?
So you had to watch it.
And you had to watch it in order to understand that they finally got around to that plot point. I was thinking, this is a little shot, but then they finally got around to it. Okay, they understand the gravity of the situation.
See, I thought that they would keep working on them and the storm would clear up. I honestly thought that the family was going to end up in their destination, Switzerland, for Christmas.
Nope. I called this one. For me, the standout was the family members. I thought they were complete perfection. You kind of go into the very beginning, you're like, oh, this can go south really fast. I loved all four of the Richie Rich family members.
I like the fact that they're saying finally one that takes place in Canada.
Oh, yeah, very Canada.
Yes, it was very Canadian.
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. And the thing is that from our experience, Canadians are kind, generous, and very open.
Full of maple syrup. They're great.
The only thing that I couldn't buy into Andrew Walker being a Canadian all his life was the fact that he didn't have any Canadian inflections to his dialogue. He spoke like an American.
That probably was because he was an air traffic controller.
Yeah, they have a good accent, and I think
that's just my.
I think he lives in America because I think he married an American wife, so he's lived in America all of his life. Oh, good for you! I'm so happy.
Not in this movie. You've got people who are supposed to speak with specific accents when they go somewhere. Which, I mean, okay. Well, beyond that, the movie was actually good. I gave it an 8.
I did too.
We did as well.
We give it a big old 9.
Yeah, we were very generous.
It was teetering. It was so good, like so good. I loved everything about it. The story. It was captivating. You were just glued to the TV. I thought everybody was realistic. It was so good.
Yeah.
And at the very end, where they got the lobster traps and made the tree, and then the father said, because he just wanted to throw money at everything, and he threw a huge old check and pretty much took care of the town. The mother making the dresses, and then the daughter figuring out, because she has influence in social media, here's how we could solve the problem. I mean, it was so good. It was a
family coming together that was genuinely dysfunctional at the beginning of the film.
Yeah, and they're saying, we're staying to New Year's, and they blew off everything they had to do in Europe. I mean, it was so good.
The fact that they showed the ingenuity of a teenager.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that she wasn't, and they weren't just mopey kids either.
No, they weren't.
I mean, when she got out of the car on the tarmac and they were going to get out of the plane, I'm like, oh God, are they going to make her annoying? And then everything just worked really well. And the snark of going back and forth between the pilot and Andrew.
Yeah.
Oliver was his name.
Yeah.
It was just so good.
No, it was well cast, well acted, good story, solid 8.
Yeah, definitely. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now finally, on Sunday night, we had a Heidelberg holiday. Heidi Heidelberg receives the dream opportunity to sell her beautiful handmade glass ornaments at the prestigious Heidelberg Christmas market in Germany. While there, she meets Lucas, a local artisan who helps her reconnect with her lost heritage. This one starred Gina Claire Mason and Frederic Rossier. I'll tell you, they had great chemistry.
Very good chemistry.
Not just them, but the entire cast. It just like last week, we had the Santa Summit, where some of the secondary characters were fantastic and important. In this case, our favorite was the post worker.
The postal worker, note, he was a true comedian in Germany. He's well known. They casted him. So they casted all local Germans. I like they kept on putting the dialect or spoke German in it.
Yeah.
But the standout was the post office guy.
The visuals.
And he's really well known in Germany. He's a comedian.
Yeah, this truly was one of those wonderful destination films.
Everything worked. Everything fired on all cylinders. I gave it a solid 10.
I did too.
Oh,
and I made
perfection.
I made the mistake of finish watching it right before we came on air. I was a mess.
You
Oh
were
my
bawling like a
goodness.
disgraced
Oh,
televangelist.
this one
just sobbing.
This one had me weepy at times.
Yeah.
It really did. I really enjoyed this one so much.
Yeah, well, when she opened up the artwork from the church, that's it.
Oh my gosh!
Words just sobbing
Okay.
uncontrollably.
So
I started crying when she lost all her ornaments
yeah,
and
because I know what that feels like.
and I felt like, oh God, it's going to go to Iceland and Ireland, and there was just everything. And I'm like, if they come, it can't be that warm and fuzzy. And they were destroyed. Your heart just went, how did they do it? And she didn't dwell on it or whine about it. She just looked at his artwork and then put the pieces together. It was perfect.
Yeah.
Absolute perfect. I loved it. I have to watch it again.
And
even the kids where they could have been deemed as mopey kids when at the outset of the film, they worked. The casting of them worked.
It was very sweet.
It really did. One thing that I appreciated was the fact that they embraced all the traditions of Germany in this one. They really leaned into St. Nicholas Day. I loved that and learning about the traditions.
Wish or miracle stuff.
And the Advent calendar.
The Advent calendar. The Advent wreath. That was wonderful that they added into the story as well.
Yeah.
That was just spot on. And at what was it, halfway through, 1 hour, I'm like, that's it. The nosy grandmother, she set this all up, and she's going to be in Germany to do with her. And yep, she set up the family to get the kid, the guy, and her together. Her granddaughter. That's because how convenient. She was told she can't hawk her wares in Germany for like 6 or 7 Christmases, and Grandma gets off the phone and says, "You're going. Goodbye." She set this whole thing up with that family. Yeah. And then to get the budding love, and then she arrives. Hi, I'm here. I thought it was absolutely amazing.
It was a really well done movie. I would watch it again and again.
Yeah. I would too.
I thought, for me, it was all about the setting, the chemistry of the characters. Even the script was very solid on this one. I really appreciated the writing. I liked how they embraced the German in it as well. I really enjoyed it.
If Hallmark starts now, I'm okay.
Well,
if they don't give me another movie, I'll be thrilled. Tickle me out. I would be
busy all weekend long.
Yeah.
Last night I got home from being away for the weekend, helping my niece put a Christmas tree together, and my intention was to get home and get on my laptop and edit the episode that I shot this weekend, and I still have yet to upload my content to my laptop. I spent last night watching all 3 movies back to back, and I'm glad I did because it was a wonderful evening of entertainment.
Jonathan's asking, when's the last time your grandmother set up a date for you?
I would not have wanted my grandmother to set up a date for me.
I loved my grandmother's dealing with me, but yeah.
Well, that was the Hallmark. That was Hallmark Channel this weekend. This next weekend, I don't know how they're going to top this week because I'll tell you, amazing.
See.
We'll see. I'm a little nervous, but I mean, if did they steer the ship and go back 8 to 10 to 15 years ago when Hallmark was perfection? I felt like,
yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So let's wait and see for next Friday when we do it. And yeah, you know what? I'm actually hopeful for that as well, Daniela. I'm still holding out for Christmas at Biltmore, hoping it's a perfect score for us because I'll tell you,
they've been pimping that one like crazy.
The Holiday Spectacular last year that they did with the New York City Rockettes, that was a perfect score for us.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We really enjoyed that one.
The Biltmore one is the one they start pimping it in July, right?
Yes.
Mar, hilarious.
My grandmother would have set me up with a nerdy dud.
Yeah.
Well, Daniela and John, we are looking forward to seeing what your take is on all 3 of these films. I know that you're busy recording and editing those, so
yeah, I pretty much know just because he's in it.
Who I love. Yes, Daniela.
Yeah, we already know where this is going to go.
What did she say?
She likes Polaha.
Polaha.
Well, not just likes, she's got a crush on Polaha.
Yeah, she has a man crush or
Who's
girl
Polaha?
crush.
Big old crush.
Big old crush.
Who's Polaha?
One of the actors.
Christopher Polaha. He was in a couple big movies.
You gotta check it out.
You gotta IMDb him and you'll see him and you're like, oh, that's the dude.
In the upcoming Biltmore movie.
I don't know if he's in it. I think he is.
But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's go ahead and take a break. We got a little cleanup here to do. Get some ice in the cocktail so that Doug can check it out with ice.
Yeah, I gotta get a cold.
And we'll see what it's like. We'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live Holiday Edition.
There's lots of folks you shouldn't forget.
When giving McDonald's gift certificates,
The paper boy who delivers through thick and thin.
the lady who teaches your son violin,
The barber who cuts your hair just right.
the sitter who sat for you Saturday night.
Say Merry Christmas with McDonald's gift certificate.
Each cost 50 cents.
And a book of 10 costs $5.
At McDonald's, we do it all for you.
You're watching PTV.
PTV Live celebrates the holiday season like no other. Join the gang for all your favorite Yuletide fun, like the Taste of Christmas, sampling new tasty treats, amazing and festive Christmas crafting segments with Sherry. Find out what's going on with Ben and his always entertaining life. Hilarious Hallmark Christmas movie reviews you'll want to put on your watch list. Holiday shopping excursions to seek out what's new in stores this season. The absolute best Christmas decor tips to make your home festive and cheerful. And of course, finding out what's new at Trader Joe's this Christmas. Don't miss a moment this holiday season of PTV Live. Mondays 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on YouTube.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
Up yet?
Oh no, not yet.
Ugh.
Doug's asking me about a segment of the show. It's coming up in the next segment after the second break. So anyway, we got ice in our Jack Frost, and it is even better.
Much better. It's frosty.
It's frosty.
I think that'd be great slushied in the Vitamix.
Ooh, yeah.
Or $400 to $500 cheese grater. Everybody needs a Vitamix. Just a great Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, definitely. So, indeed, D&G. Okay, so what's new at Trader Joe's? We actually got a few new items in the last couple of weeks or so. In this case, this one is called Butter Toffee Pretzels. We have not tried these yet. We opened it up just so that we could get some to Ben and Sherry. There you go. Grab one.
Here we go.
And I'll grab one.
They don't smell toffee.
No.
No, they don't, but...
Oh my gosh.
It's crunchy.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh.
they're very-
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
They're not sweet at all.
I'm gonna close these right now because if I start with them, I won't finish. I'll finish.
Yeah,
They're not sweet at all.
This has the whole sweet savory thing going together.
But it's not sweet. Thinking about it to be like,
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, everyone, if you've got a Trader Joe's near you, run.
oh wow.
Grab these butter toffee pretzels. They're fantastic. Absolutely love those. So definitely Definitely worth your time. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, let's continue on with Hallmark. Okay. We're getting closer to Christmas, you can tell, because the year is progressing this week for the 50th Fridays that Hallmark did is for 2016. And in this case, it's a miniature ornament.
Oh, I have that one.
Little petite penguin. It was the first in the series.
I got him.
Yep.
Of course we all do.
Here he is, the little petite penguin.
If you didn't have it, you'd be on eBay buying it.
Look how wee that is.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is tiny. And the thing is that this year is also the 8th in the series, and it's him in a little wreath. So I can't get too close because otherwise it's just blurry.
It's just high def
But
camera.
there you go, a penguin in a wreath. I love this one. It's a great little series. I think Richard wants you to binge on those pretzels, Ben.
Yeah, I would, but it would make too much noise, and I wouldn't hear Doug's flowery comments throughout the rest of the show.
But we only gave you a little baggie, so you don't have what's called big old bag.
No, we got enough.
You got a portion.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Okay. Well, we have besides those pretzels, we have a couple of other things to taste right now. So let's get to it. Oh. Doug is asking if I have napkins, and yes, I do. Here's your napkin. I'm prepared.
Oh,
Ben, can you hold up that package of Oreos?
I would if I can find it. My room got mixed around here. Let me find them.
Okay. Well, these are actually, I believe they're called hot cocoa Oreos.
It's going to taste like
And
every Oreo out there.
They've got chocolate, of course, and a hint of marshmallow.
Oh, wow. There's white in there, and then there's also chocolate.
Yeah.
There's a layer.
There are definite layers there. There's
it's very
chocolate,
soft.
very soft. Indeed.
Look at mine. I bent it like a taco.
Oh, you have no idea. My room's going through a massive transition right now where I'm trying to get my tree decorated. It's just lights right now spinning behind us. But I've been swamped for the last month. I'm a month behind of setting this up.
We're all behind.
This is the packaging.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready?
Well, Ben's opening right now.
I'll try one.
All right, go ahead.
Try a little bit of the goo inside. They taste like absolutely nothing.
They taste like an Oreo.
Yep, I'm not eating it.
I'm not getting that hint of marshmallow.
No, I'm not eating it.
Not either, but it definitely, the filling to me has more of a milky hot chocolate flavor.
Yeah, it does. I get the milky
I can't
hot
taste
chocolate,
the chocolate,
but I'm not tasting the marshmallow.
I'm not
It's
eating.
It's not a bad cookie.
No, it's not.
It tastes like an Oreo cookie. There are no flavors to it. I'm not eating it.
Okay. Well, Doug, maybe this one would be more.
Yay!
Maybe this one will be more your style. So we have Oreos are really on my must pass list. I'm more of a Mother's iced oatmeal cookie kind of guy.
Oh, those sound good. That sounds good.
Mother's
That's
cookies.
interesting to know, actually.
Mother's cookies used to be made here in the Bay Area.
With vanilla ice cream in between two of them.
Ben, you even went to the Mother's Cake and Cookie Company for a tour.
When I was in grade school, I did a tour of the Mother's Cake and Cookie Company.
Field trips?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It was here in Oakland.
Yeah. Right now,
near
down near the
the
airport.
Coliseum.
Yeah,
Okay.
down there.
Yeah, thank you, Donna. She liked the segue on that one.
Okay. So we were perusing the aisles of Target, and we happened to come across these Pepperidge Farm holiday eggnog cookies. And I'm like,
I'll take
this is super new. So after we got home, the place...
eggnog.
Yeah. So what they did is they sent out a press release. I saw it. And they took their chessmen.
The press release is from less than a month ago?
Yeah, and they said, this is new for this year. I need another napkin. Or should I do it over the can?
No. Here you go. You got another napkin.
And so they are bringing back the nog. Here we go.
Mmm. It's right on the nose as soon as you open your mouth.
Yeah.
And you're not an eggnog fan.
I'm not an eggnog fan, and it tastes just like eggnog.
Mm.
I'm loving
this. This is actually really good.
Give me a cup.
No.
Bring some water.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Give me a cup of tea.
Yes, this would go good with an eggnog latte, or
even
I don't like crunchy cookies.
Just even plain Constant Comment tea.
By the way, I am trying to confirm with a friend of mine who works at Starbucks whether or not the eggnog lattes are coming back. The rumor is that they are after taking them away.
Yeah, they got beaten up.
Anyway.
When?
Apparently this week.
Yeah, the 17th.
The 17th.
Definitely. It's not really heavy-handed on the nog, but it is. Let me have it.
No. It's spot on eggnog flavor.
That's what it is, but it's not gross. Let me try my blue.
Alex says eggnog bothers me. It's like creme anglaise. And believe me, I've made so much creme anglaise in my career.
Oh my god. Really good with this. Holy moly.
So
I can definitely cook those down.
Eggnog cookies with a Jack Frost chaser.
Doug.
Yes. Oh.
Crumble all of those cookies and put it in the base of an eggnog cheesecake.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
I like that idea.
Yes.
Hey.
That will give it.
I would even crumble the cookies and put them on the rim of this drink.
I like that idea. You put it in the food processor, you get the crumbly it.
Mm-hmm.
And then just another half a teaspoon of just nutmeg.
Now, of course,
put it in and make a cheesecake.
The eggnog we used in this was the store-bought stuff in the carton. That's traditional.
Fine.
That's traditional supermarket eggnog. But if you want real eggnog, you make it yourself, and you start making it in July and let it sit.
April, May,
and let
like Megan does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Megan makes a great eggnog.
Those are perfect. Run out and go get yourself. They took the chessmen and put some eggnog thing. Very good.
I'd rather just have plain shortbread.
So, Ben, did you happen to get anything in the mail this week?
Well, not necessarily in the mail, but I did get some new stuff.
Okay, well, let's check out some more crap. Okay. By the way, I want to call out one of our new... I don't know if she's new to the channel or how long she's been watching, but her name is Rebecca, and she happens to be related to...
I feel like I have something coming out of my ear, my head.
No. She happens to be related to the Orlando guy. So, Rebecca, it's great to have you here in the village. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad that you're with us. Great. Oh my goodness, some of their favorites. Favorite segment. So Ben, what did you get this year?
I love my PTV crap. Yes. Alex says, "Hey, my favorite segment."
Yeah. So Ben, what did you get this week?
Well,
What's in Rio Japanese thing did you get?
Well, no, I actually did get this from Target. This will sit on my desk this Christmas. I got a little doggy dressed for Christmas. Or dressed, well, he's got a little package here. Isn't he cute?
And he's got the Santa hat on.
He's
So
got
it's
his- yeah.
Christmas. What's he on?
A little plastic platform.
What's the attraction to that?
I just thought he was cute.
Okay.
But we'll put him to the side because we have to move this.
I'm going to. I'm just turning over my board. Don't worry.
I wanted to find a Santa hat for Gudetama here.
Oh,
Well, instead of a Santa hat,
Has a bunch of Hello Kitties all over it.
we have a Santa Gudetama.
oh my goodness!
Dear Lord.
It says Bah Humbug.
Of course.
But he's...
It's
It looks like he's choking to death.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you couldn't see his mouth.
No.
But anyway, yeah, Santa Gudetama will be here with me throughout the season.
Oh,
Lucky me.
Oh, yay.
wonderful!
I got some stuff too.
What did you get, Sherry?
Well,
Rebecca says she feels Sherry's pain with brothers.
we talked about that on the phone, actually. Great time.
Benji's calling him Santa Tama.
Actually, you probably...
Meh.
Can you put the craft camera on? You're going to have to see these that way.
You want
Because
the
they're like 2x3s.
Is this what you showed me?
Yes. And they're these...
Oh, let me turn the light down.
Yeah, let Ben turn the light down.
Ow!
Ooh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's
You broke
really
another toe.
Okay. They're these little cards that are very retro. And I'm going to be using them in
crafting.
Some kind of
yeah, crafting, but they're
It's amazing.
they're all,
Okay, so we got a sample of those.
Very
We don't
retro.
need to see every single one.
and then oh shush.
Yeah, it's from Timu. I mean, and they were like, what, 50 cents?
And then I got some of these that are very retro looking too.
Oh, they're all wood.
They're wood.
Oh, Sherry, I like those. The Christmas tree's really nice.
Yeah, I do love the Christmas tree.
You know, and then they've got the boot filled with stuff, and they've got I like the gingerbread man.
By the way, Ben, Mars says, yes, we do, Ben.
So yeah, so I love the snowman too.
Yeah, those are really good.
What I'm gonna do with them yet, but
She'll find something.
Well, that's great. Thank you.
they're fun.
Okay. Ben, I think you just need a little bit more light.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get back to the crafting table in a bit. But why don't we go ahead and take another quick break here, and then we will come back to the crafting segment very soon. So you're watching PTV Live. We'll be right back.
The Dolly Madison Gem Cutter is about to create Dolly Madison Gems. 6 gems in a package. Powdered sugar, crunch, or chocolate. They're a bite of great donut taste. Dolly Madison Gem Donuts. The neat-to-eat treat in a neat-to-eat size.
The 2023 limited edition Orlando Guy mug is here just in time for the holidays. It's a fun way to enjoy your morning brew with this whimsical collector's edition mug. Get yours while you can at theorlandoguy.com.
And now, another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa. We have over 30 trees in our forest here at PTV. If you have more than one Christmas tree in your home, it can get a little confusing where ornaments are stored. We have a solution for you.
We have labeled totes in our garage, and we have a list that we keep on our phones for ease of organization. If you have lots of ornaments like us, keep a list of your totes on your phone. It makes for an easier experience when decorating. And that's another decorating tip from Pepper Tree Villa.
It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
Whenever I need a fun pick-me-up, I pick up Radio Shack's electronic space aliens game I got Cindy for Christmas. Or I pick up the jet fighter game I gave Jim. Wow, a direct hit! Or I pick up the pro-action football game I gave Jeremy. Touchdown!
That's why we picked up the space rescue game for you, Gramps.
A wide selection of electronic games from $7.95, only at Radio Shack, the technology store.
Just to give you an idea, the Radio Shack, those commercials from $9.95 to something, I picked, I think, 1986 or 1985, because that's where we think those commercials were playing from when we were doing research. Those things are pushing, back in those days, those would be considered like almost $100 or more. They were not cheap. So I was like, because you go to this inflation calculator, that would be considered like $100 now.
Yeah.
So you'll see we have a couple things here to talk about on So This Happened. One is Squirrel Watch 2023.
Oscar.
Yeah. This is our backyard right there. You'll see that that is Oscar.
Yeah, this sucker's not going to get, not syphilis, but scurvy. He's eating all, or he or she, I don't know. It's fat, and it's constantly eating oranges. So, oh, you little bastard. It Klepto or oranges, and this sucker is not going to get scurvy, or one of them. I thought it was syphilis, but it wasn't. But Oscar is a kleptomaniac.
Yeah. Now, the reason why his name is Oscar is it's a nod to the show Ghosts that we watch on CBS. And Thorfinn, one of the ghosts, had a friend.
Such a high amount of vitamin C. He's not deficient.
Okay, I have to tell you, Doug, and I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think I've ever heard of a squirrel diagnosed with syphilis.
I thought it was, I was going to say it's scurvy, but syphilis, they sound the same thing. But the sucker is a very healthy and fat old squirrel. Stop eating oranges.
Those are so not the same.
Two totally different.
One's a malnutrition, the other one's a sexually transmitted disease. I know what they are. I took biology.
Okay, to be fair, a pirate could possibly have both of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Now, there's also Birdwatch 2023. This one happened to Sherry.
It did Friday. I was at a stop sign coming from a memorial service going to a veteran's lunch. And these birds were just, I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was Tippi Hedren.
There must have been a sale or something at Walmart that they were attracted to.
I don't know.
This
But then,
is kind of in Leland, they do that.
Ben and I drove to Sacramento or to Roseville.
Yeah.
We saw some like that in the morning, and Ben said, "They're following you, Sherry."
Thousands of birds going up Highway 680.
Yeah,
it was the
like
weirdest thing.
Just like that.
Ugh, all that poop. You know that they're just all over, just bombing cars. That's interesting. So you were not driving, right? Obviously, you were not driving.
I wasn't. Tom was driving.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
birds.
it
Ben
was
likes
weird.
birds.
It was
Okay.
weird.
Now, 42 days until Christmas. That is 6 weeks away, everyone. The countdown is definitely on. The forest is completely done.
Tomorrow we're trying to do it by midnight because we started our decorating on September 14th. We took down the one tree. He lit it. We took all the totes down. The things. Tomorrow, if you do the tree and I get the wreath done, the house is done. I've been vacuuming. It took us 2 months. It's crazy.
Well, 2 months because we didn't do it every day.
No.
It was mostly just on weekends.
Would I advise you to do this?
But yeah.
It turned out great.
We're hoping that we can get plenty of visitors coming to enjoy the forest.
2 months.
We've already had Ben and Sherry come over, and I hope that they've enjoyed their visit. Here,
we gave you more ornaments. Your little 10 things.
I took a nap.
I know. He needed a siesta.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but I did faff with the wreath in the living room with the ribbon. It was driving me crazy.
The wreath in the living room?
Yes, the one that's hanging on the tchotchke clock. The green wreath. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate that.
You mean the retro one with the bell?
Yeah.
Oh, that's been smashed like crazy. So yeah, it probably needs to be loosened up.
The one thing I didn't see was the Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas wreath.
That's in the other room. We only had it up one part of the other room. We took it down.
Oh, okay.
Because he was a little too full for where it was.
Yeah.
But we do have it out. And we still got to... Well, we need to get the train wreath, loofah wreath for the master bedroom.
Yes, we do.
So we got one more thing to put up. So that's tomorrow. And then I told him, but no more.
We have more crafts to show, so let's go ahead and get on with Sherry's craft time. Okay, so this is craft time with Sherry, but it's going to be a different one. And that's because, Sherry, you've got some things that you want to show for... We're doing a show on Thursday night. We're going to do a live show here. What time? I don't know what we've set the time for. If it's going to be... I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern that we've set it for.
Yeah, I think
so. Why don't we just... I'll run a quick commercial here and show you all about this.
Thursday! It's a non-stop craft show like you've never seen as PTV Live presents Shop PTV! Ornaments, wall hangings, countdown calendars, loofah wreaths, aprons.
Bye!
Don't miss this first-time online craft show with Sherry on Shop PTV on Thursday night, November 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday! Be there!
Well,
that's
surprise. Sherry wants to hawk her wares.
Yeah. Well, we're in the dark here because we have to have the camera on for her. Let's see what she's got that she's going to be showing on Thursday night.
Arnie, did you want to show that promo? Oh, you did.
I just showed the promo.
Nah, I'm thinking of other things. Well, this is one thing that I finished today. This is a wreath that I finished today, but you're going to have to show me on full camera because I can't put it underneath the...
Okay. Oh, my word.
That is nice.
A little bit.
That's very she.
Sherry, that is stunning.
That is awesome.
So that one will be going for $40. And then I'm working on one now that is... I used 4-inch wide ribbon on this one, and I've got pine cones and poinsettia to put into it.
Oh,
okay.
Pine cone and poinsettia, very nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like the ribbon too. That's very nice.
That's nice.
Long tails. Okay, now you can darken the camera, Ben, and bring it down.
Sherry, Courtney. By the way, Courtney's our cousin. She says, "I see some items I want to buy." So we're going to be showing you some things right now tonight, but these are to give you an idea of what we're going to be doing on Shop PTV. That's going to be on Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to treat it very similar to QVC. What we're going to do is we're going to show you the item. We're going to give you a lot number, or an item number, and then you can just send it in the chat which items you would want to be interested in, and then you can send us cash through either it's Venmo, I guess, is the accepted payment method.
Venmo or Apple Cash.
Venmo or Apple Cash will be the accepted payments on Thursday night.
So Arnie wanted me to show you some of the ornaments. So let me get some of these out. There's some like this. You know, they're pretty generic.
Very simple. Nice to use as a package topper.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can add like a gift tag for any present.
Gift tag.
Simple ribbon with this is a gift tag, and then they've got an ornament. So that's one type. I have a few of these left, which are on
ceramic tile.
They're on ceramic arabesque tiles that you get at Home Depot or Lowe's, and they're backed with felt. But these are
also, Sherry, someone's also saying, I only have PayPal.
That would be fine. Yeah, I will take PayPal. But these are, I'm just putting these together so you can kind of get an idea of what I have left on this. So these are all blue and reds.
Now, for those of you that have other payment methods, we also have Zelle, PayPal, and Cash App. If you need to use those, we can definitely accommodate you.
Yeah.
We'll give you all the codes on screen as well as for those things so that you'll have an idea of who's paying what or how to pay who and so forth. So.
I have ones like this.
Oh, clear discs.
Clear discs of the Nativity, and this is blue vinyl, and it's a blue shimmer vinyl. It doesn't show very well on camera, but I've got that. I've got clear discs with things like this.
I like the Christmas tree there. Is that a metal tag?
This is a metal tag with a Christmas tree and a star on it. I've got a few of those left. I have just a couple of these left.
Those are your button Christmas trees.
Yes. I just have a couple of those left. Then somebody had asked if I ever did just black vinyl. And so I said, well, let me see what I can do. And I came up with things like this. This is just vinyl on a clear acrylic square. There's a candle, and I have a tree. Holly.
They what? Like 3 for what? Or how much are they? Or
well, hold on a minute. Let me get them all shown first.
Just to remind you, Richard's saying, did you mention the time for Shop PTV? Yes, it's going to be this Thursday, November 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and we will just go on for as long as we have some stuff to show and sell.
No, I have
a few of...
Yeah, you've got a few of those little gift tag things. They're ornaments, but they can be doubled. They can double as gift tags.
There's a gingerbread man, but I've got not several. I've got just a handful of the gnomes left. For those of you that like gnomes. I have some spoons. I have quite a few of these spoons, these little itty bitty ones, but the ones that have been really popular have been ones like this.
Yeah.
And I've got stuff to make more, so I'll make a few more before Thursday.
Yeah, true, Rachel. When she's talking about the price, it's not talking about shipping. The shipping price is definitely going to be extra on top of the regular price for the ornaments and
it's all dependent on how far it goes.
Yeah, so I've got things like that. I've got little reindeer out of clothespins. I have different Christmas fabric lollipops.
Sherry Donna saying that she wants some of the spoons for sure.
They're really cute. They are really
those are very cute.
The fact that she used the brown glue for
I
the hot
used-
glue,
yeah.
it really does look like chocolate.
When
so well done.
because I made how many of them for the Sunday school kids? 300 for the
Something
three
like that,
churches.
Yeah, something like that.
Churches, and the way I was told to make them was use spackle and use paint with it, but I didn't like the way it finished, so I thought there's got to be an easier way. And then I remembered that hot glue comes in different colors, so I looked and found some
chocolate brown
and put it in, and then the little sprinkles are just polymer clay sprinkles that I bought.
Margie is saying, how about Google Pay? I don't believe we're set up.
No, we're
We're
not
not
set up.
Google Pay.
Google is designed for Android.
Yeah, none of us do.
And none of have Android.
We actually have iPhones.
If I really need to, I could take a check. But these are just some of the other types of ornaments that I've got here. There's things like that. There's things like this. There are things like this. I have
Warmest regards. Best.
Snowman hats. I have ones like this.
Turn it to the side.
Yeah, that's a reindeer.
Yep.
Yeah. But a few of those left.
So what else do you have besides ornaments to show?
Yeah, so there's going to be a plethora of ornaments, people.
Yeah, there's tons
That's
of
on it.
ornaments. All the ornaments are they're either $5 each, 3 for $5,
No, 3 for 10,
3 for 10, or 7 for 20.
They're
you-
pretty amazing. I mean, they're all.
Did you want me to bring the signs down, Arnie? Is that what you wanted?
only if you have them there available. You don't have to go run and get them because we can show those on Thursday night during the show.
I don't. They're upstairs in.
What's in the other Merry Christmas box?
Oh, and then I have a bunch of these little darlings.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, your angels.
Ribbon angels.
Yeah, those have been popular.
Yeah. So I've got a few of these left. I like these ones. They're copper glitter.
Yeah, glitter. Doug's favorite.
I know, it goes right into trash.
The signs are all $10. I've got little shadow boxes. I don't know if you saw those in the I can go get them, Arnie. They're right there.
Okay, everybody got the whistle. There'll be aprons that are cover line.
Well, Ben, while Sherry is going to get those signs, what's up with Life with Ben this week?
Well, I spent the weekend with Megan and her family. Sherry and I drove up on Saturday morning, and we spent the day on Saturday putting Megan's Christmas tree together. So you're going to get a sample of that tree. If you were here for the opening of the show and the countdown clock right before the show started, that was a sample of Megan's tree, and she's got a wide variety of ornaments, and she always finishes her tree with beads for a garland.
One bauble that was the red striped glass, and I loved that one. Thought it was just beautiful.
Megan and her husband Matt have made a tradition of buying a glass ornament every year, and they've been married for 15 years, so this is like their 16th Christmas together, which means they've got quite a large selection of blown glass or glass ornaments, and that's one of the things that she likes to feature on her tree.
Yeah, and yeah, Donna's right. Megan's tree is gorgeous.
It really is.
Last ones to remind me of the Heidelberg. Yeah,
it's a balsam hill. It stands about 5.5 or 6 feet tall, We've propped it up on a table, but it was originally a pre-lit tree. Sherry, you're...
I know. I'm sorry.
Now she has what's called a big Christmas tree. Why is she not
The
putting
tree
that
was
up?
pre-lit, and when she was putting it together on the Friday before we got up there, she found that some of the lights weren't working anymore. So she tore all the lights out, and I spent a good hour and a half putting all new lights into the tree. So it wound up having 1,200 lights, which was quite a bit more than they had had on the original tree. So she was very pleased with that.
Yeah, Donna, that was not an earthquake. You're right. And by the way, Sherry, Mike Wheeler is asking, are any of those door hanging signs? They'd like to put some outside for the holidays.
I think that some of the ones that are done with Cricut vinyl might be okay outside for a while. I don't know for sure. But here's one of the shadow boxes.
That little Christmas tree in that is just wonderful.
That's cool.
I like the snowman on the sled too. Oh, and a Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, that's
That's look at that joy. The O is a mouse head.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice one.
Then there's Santa, Mr. and Mrs. Santa.
That's new. You just made that one.
No, this one was out Saturday.
Really?
Oh, I don't remember seeing that one. Wow.
There's so much crap there. Oh
As well as this one.
That's another nice one. Santa's.
This.
Yeah, the reindeer's wonderful. Oh, I'd like to see. It's that Hallmark red truck.
Yeah.
They've been using that red truck like there is no tomorrow.
Yeah, that's really
They're getting
cute.
their money's worth out of that red truck in the Hallmark movies.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these left, which are
oh, your countdown calendars.
Yeah, let me get
a couple of blocks there that
and then I can
but I have a few of these around the house and we decorate with them. So today is 42 days until Christmas. So I don't know that you can do 42. I think you can. Look at that. There it is.
And you can either do it that way, or I usually, well, depends on how you want to display them, because if you've got it sitting on your table, I would think that it would go better like this.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I've got a few of those left.
Sherry, Rebecca's already saying, I so need that, Sherry. the Disney diorama ones.
Oh, so there's that sign.
Oh, that's cute too. I like the buffalo plaid behind it.
And then I've got a few of these.
Now that we already
have one.
We got one of those, and we have that hanging in our dining room.
And then there are things like, for those that have Swedish background, here's a star with a dollar on it in blue and one in red. And then there is
you have a good Yule.
Good Yule.
Yes.
I've got that.
And how much are those little signs? Those are what, 5?
These little signs are 5, yes. The dioramas and these bigger signs are 10 each. Here's one that's a bigger one. This is like a 10-inch bottle cap.
That is a big bottle.
Yeah. So that's that one. I've got some little ones that are a lot of fun, like this one.
Oh, that's nice too.
Things like this. Elf Stocking Stuffer Company or Frosty Santa Claus.
Special delivery.
There's several of those that are different. I do have, in all of these, what I do have left are these.
Is this the one that Alex was talking about?
There's so much gingerbread I couldn't even tell you.
No, there's a lot of gingerbread.
I have this one left.
Oh gosh, that is a nice little pumpkin of Mickey.
Put in the comment on Thursday, would you guys like to see maybe some of her fall stuff?
I don't know that I have much left. And then I've got this sign on corrugated metal, which
welcome foolish mortals.
It's hard to see, but it is a glitter. Well, not glitter. What do they call it?
Sparkle.
Sparkly
vinyl. Like a sparkly vinyl.
And it's black, but the colors in it are like blues and purples.
Very nice.
And then I've got this one left.
The Wicked Witch Inn. Children stay free.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to get eaten.
And then I've got this one.
It's hard to see the
It's
sign.
hard to see. It's not really,
This one it says
Milk and Cookie Company.
There
you
go.
There you go. Okay.
So I've got things like that. What else?
Mike Wheeler says, Rebecca, make sure all of your purchases go on Richard's American Express.
Here, give me these.
And just so you know, this is visible proof that I live in a Hobby Lobby.
What are we looking at there?
I have some things like this. These little sleds.
Oh, goodness.
It's just like a wall hanging.
Richard would be very pleased. These were made with Mod Podge.
There you go, Richard. Mod Podge.
And then I've got things like this.
Oh, she's fluffing up a bow before she presents.
Oh, that's very nice. That's one of the signs.
On a teardrop. So there's that.
Sherry, be careful because Jonathan says that some of the ones that are popular might need to be auctioned or there may be a fight in the chat.
Or things like this, just a simple. See, this one doesn't show up very well either, but it's got a gold
tinge to it with a gold reindeer and gold snowflake ribbon.
Yeah.
And the paint is a kind of a gold shimmer on that.
So Joyce, Sherry will be taking PayPal on Thursday night. So yeah, the possibility. Okay, those are very nice. Now I do want to stress everyone that Sherry will have these available on Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing Shop PTV.
This is a fraction.
This is a first time experiment of of how to do this.
So yeah, this is a fraction of what she has. So we don't want to show you everything because we'll be here until the cows come home. And
oh my goodness, Rebecca, she says, I just bought the official Orlando Guy Christmas mugs. Had to pay full price, no family discounts.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I just have a couple of things that are like this that are the what they call subway art because it's just words.
I like it.
So there's that. And then ones like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hobby Lobby will be closing in 25 minutes.
Yeah, let's...
Yeah, please purchase to the front of the store.
Candy Lane. North Pole Boulevard. So just things like that.
Okay. Well, I think that is the nicest assortment.
That's a nice wet the whistle. So, again.
The pricing on the signs, all the signs are $10. These gingerbread, the gingerbread paddles are, what were we?
10.
They were 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
Some stuff was made with Mod Podge, some with it. But lots and lots of hot glue.
Yes.
Yeah, so the signs are 10. Aprons that I have will be 20. And they are double-sided. They're reversible. A lot of them are reversible.
Yes, they are, and they're very comfortable. I wore one at the
don't have many.
craft store a couple weeks ago.
I don't have many of the ones left that are made, but I have several that are cut and ready to be made. So I'll show those fabrics as well.
Please
so
buy
that
them. Get them out of my house.
That's what you and Tom are wanting, right?
Yeah, if there's fall stuff, I'm sure there's
Again,
stuff.
everyone.
By the way, we officially own a completed garage.
Oh, you signed off?
You signed off on it?
Yes. So the garage is going to be used for partial storage for Sherry's crafting crap and part of Tom's workshop.
Yeah. And my workshop, because now I'll be able to put my Dremel with the drill press out there and not have to keep it on the kitchen counter.
I have nothing out there.
You got it made for the stormers are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Already.
The
Are you
storms are
going to
coming.
put blinds in there so nobody can play peekaboo? Like just cheapo blinds?
We have to figure out how we're going to cover up the window.
Yeah,
but yeah,
'cause-
there will be some sort of covering.
Yeah, because it's not a window. There's no window sill on it.
Yeah.
So
Shop PTV will be this Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Shop for Christmas crafts for gifts or for your own home decor. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. We're really excited about this first time doing this show. We've thought about doing something like this in the past, but we've just never coordinated it.
Well, let's just say there was such a good amount of people after she had the real show that were contacting directly. Then on Friday, I opened up my big mouth and I'm like, do what the dudes do in Vegas when they sell fabric or like QVC. And everybody's like, well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
let's just...
they're pushing my boundaries and my trying to make me feel more comfortable with selling things because I don't.
Yeah. So again,
but I don't do very well with sales.
Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we will be live. Please share out that stream, that show to everyone that you know, your friends and family, and we'll be more than happy to spend some time with you and hopefully sell some of Sherry's wares. And again, we'll treat it like QVC. We'll have it on screen, and if you see anything that you like, go ahead and just let us know what you want and make a Venmo payment or any other kind of payment. We'll have those payment options on screen so that you can send a payment at any time. That way we know you've sent the money and we can go forward with it. We'll have to, of course, discuss shipping. Unfortunately, that's the whole thing. So once everything is decided, then we'll let you know how much things cost to ship.
And Paul, no, the answer is no. I will not be modeling any of the aprons.
Then put an apron on Paul. It would.
I'd probably buckle under the pressure.
No, it would combustibly just ignite.
Yeah, well, I don't think getting lit on fire.
Well, everyone, I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight for PTV Live Holiday Edition. Really appreciate it. And I'd like to thank Margie, especially for the super chat tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for this little slice of Monday night. We've had a lot of fun with you. Join us this Thursday night for Shop PTV, our premiere edition of that show. So I'm looking forward to it. And Ben, of course, you have Life with Ben on Thursday morning. What time will that drop?
10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, right here on PTV.
Wonderful. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be finishing off with the Moment of Groovy shortly. So let's go ahead and wrap things up here by saying I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live Holiday Edition. Have a magical evening, everyone, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now it's time for your Moment of Groovy.
Good night.